Hey guys, Type here bringing you a 3v3 today. We are on Lienne Forest, playing today spawning in the north. We have MakeLoveNotWar playing Ostheer and his loadout is Blitzkrieg, German infantry, and Jaeger Armour. Teaming up with him is Shrimp playing his OKW who has Overwatch, Firestorm, and Elite Armored. And the third on that team is DoWpro.Idikator, also playing as Ostheer who has Fortified Armour, German Mechanized, and Lightning War. Guess how he hits them. We have Schwitzerkommando, playing as Soviets who has Urban Defense, Mechanized Support, and Guard Rifle Combined Arms. Teaming up, we have Captain SoldOut, straight away locking into Urban Assault. And finally we have PMC 111, also Soviets who has Urban Defense, Soviet Shock Army, and Mechanized Support. In terms of rankings, obviously TR Clan is an arranged team. They're in the mid-30s. Up against a random team here. OKW player was around rank 35. I can't remember which is which, but one of the Ostheer players was around rank 5. The other was around rank 55. So far both teams kind of just capping up there half of the map. This squad, well, these two squads, a bit afraid to cross the river with the Sternpires hiding back there, so playing it safe, and that's a good idea overall. And a few units just taking control in the middle. Oh, nicely done there, hiding behind that building away from the machine gun. And a pretty early mortar here from PMC 111. Going to work on that machine gun now, softening it up. But it is exposed to the Grenadiers coming down the side here. Quite an early tech truck there from Shrimp. Water just soft retreating. Looks like it wants to pull back to behind the building. Machine gun still camped in the same spot. Grenadiers running around the corner. And a early mortar here from Indicator as well. Doesn't have very much infantry to keep it safe, could easily get pushed off. Okay, and mortars are plenty, mortars all round. MakeLoveNotWar picking one up as well. But not too many engagements so far, but here we go. Bit of mobilization for Schwitzerkommando. We do have a MG bunker back up here already. So Indicator really settling in for a forest camp fest. Okay, and we've got a Ford HQ deployed on this big strong building. And reinforced from that, so these flamers getting into the machine gun there. And that's going to be really tough for the Axis to deal with.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Blob v blob here. Shrimp keeps moving around though. Just to stay still to get rid of those moving accuracy penalties, and just decides to outright retreat here. That's pretty badly outnumbered.
Production upgrade accomplished.
But yeah, that building is really strong. Going to take a long time for the Axis to be able to kill that. Yeah, so many mortars early on. Fuel cache going up out the back for Schwitzerkommando as well. And, okay, well, he's actually going for quite a lot of infantry. More conscripts into another combat engineer. Just more than usual. Okay, easy dodge on that rifle grenade, but once this HQ, is up and running here, I can't really efficiently push into this because of all the reinforcements. And here comes a half track for Indicator. Upgrading with the flamer. Gunships do have AT grenades to tick already. So they're zoning out the flame at the moment, but the allies pushing forwards here quite aggressively. It's just going with, you know, like a lot of fast tech action. Kind of hurting them a little bit for map control at the moment. Let's see if these 251 flamers can turn things around for them. Also do have a cache back here for indicator as well. There we go, flamethrowers up. Conscripts forced away over here. And those flame projectors are very effective at burning down buildings. They get the opportunity. We also have a flak half-track from Shrimp, which is a rare choice. And generally not terribly popular in all modes. Because the Puma is so strong in these team game scenarios. So is the Walking Stuka. Flak half-track's kind of not that strong and quite hard to use and defend. Doesn't get used too often, but here we go. He's trying to burn it down. And the allies are getting pushed back a little bit here. HQ in a little bit of trouble. A couple of squads coming across here now, but I think it's already in the process of getting burnt down now. Just Urine forwards for the AT grenade. Pushing into the center now. Flamers late retreat. And they go down. We're going to see some light vehicles from the allies coming back the other way. You've got tier 3 down for PMC. 5 fuel away from the T-70. With HQ nearly gone now. But yeah, we didn't see anything, any light vehicle from Captain SoldOut. Just said Captain could have had an AA half-track out ages ago, but not on the cards for him. Flames coming in from the side. And the allies getting completely overwhelmed here. A T-gun though forcing back the half-track. Oh, and the mortar finishes the job on the forward ambulance. The allies getting punished there. It seems like they're coming back onto the battlefield with no medics. And this is like both of the Soviet players without any medics at the moment. Am I right? That's insane. He's even gone for Molotovs before medics. Costing him so much manpower. I'm going to continue to. Coming back onto the battlefield, you know, this low amount of health, it's going to drop like 3 models almost instantaneously, and then the squad's like not even that good. It's just going to lose the fight. Going to have to reinforce the manpower. Should have had medics by now. Definitely. But alright. Here comes the T-70. Let's see what he can do with it. We've got a Raketin coming out now for Shrimp. Maybe a little bit late though. Wish I had this about a minute and a half ago. Didn't get punished though. Mainly because the US forces play it. Didn't get a light vehicle, but also maybe, you know, the Soviets could have gone for a quad, which could cause the Axis some headaches. That wasn't on the cards in this particular match. And a fresh ambulance, big push here from Captain SoldOut. So far avoiding the mortar shells. T-70 finds the mortar, but he's quick to pack it up. Good work there. MakeLoveNotWar. Pack coming through for him now as well. Got a pack, but it's around the corner at the moment. Doesn't have the angle. Now this does have the angle. Flak half-track getting out of there. But could be in jeopardy. Big old blow up chasing it down, and doesn't have any support for it at the moment. One squad of conscripts nearby, but that's not nearly enough, and he might actually turn that over. Here comes the infantry now. Flame half-track is there, but that's a lot of infantry and the M1 finally. Pulling back now. Still, both teams, I'm sure, want to maintain control of that ZIS. Maybe doing some, oh, it's not processed vehicles because it's inside the building. Shooting some shots at infantry here. Definitely warning the T-70 though, he's got to be careful. And it looks like the allies are going to be regathering the anti-tank gun. Flak half-track nearly got it. Ooh, so close. Okay, DoWpro got his tech structure down. Big rifle grenade, but just were decently well spaced out on the light cover, so survive it. And you can see the P-Greens here trying to bait the T-70 over the mine. So is this bait too obvious for PMC? Yeah, looks like it, and a sweeper coming through now. I'm going to spot that. Maybe a little bit too obvious of a bait there. Maybe you could like backpedal a little bit, then hit the retreat. But trying to just soft retreat so far back does suggest a bait. And inside the building goes down. Stalling out there for too long. Flak half-track working nicely against this conscript blob. Got a pack house out the back now for Captain. Could start his tick to Major as well. Oh, targeting the flak half-track. Smokes out of there. We've just got a lot of artillery going both directions now. Infantry support gun in the mix for shrimps. In fact, double infantry support guns. And the light vehicles are pretty well contained on both sides now. A lot of anti-tank guns roaming around. But wow, after taking that AT gun shot, he continued on the chase. T-70 coming in looking for the kill now. But trying to avoid the Faust, ends up getting Fausted anyway and could have just stayed in here. Got the kill on the Flamer half-track. I suppose from this range he's not maybe in danger of going down to the pack. I think that was a missed opportunity. To the half-track kill. Comes the flak panzer now. Or DoWpro. Looks like he brought it in from this rally point as well, so right into the action. And never actually swept that mine there, by the way. Did the allies, despite spotting it with the sweeper earlier. Okay, we've got a T-34 on the other side for a Schwitzerkommando. And also going for some guards now. He's using this to clear out the bunkers. So there's another one back here. And one on the far side. DoWpro really just camping out that position. And having gone for the flak panzer, not terribly effective against T-34s. Not much he can do about it. Coming through and clearing out all his fortifications. It looks like he's not continuing on the rampage on the far side, instead coming across to the center. But I think it was better off just to keep pushing on this side. Clear out that forest for the capture. Because, you know, there are a whole bunch of anti-tank guns close to the center, which he didn't have to contend with on the far right. There's free real estate over there. Burst through the wall. The kitten is there. T-34 pulling back. Depends on this side. Chasing in. Still don't think he will want to go head to head against T-34, even from that amount of health. And we've got a Sherman upgraded with the Dozer Blade. Extra durability. of artillery going both ways. Flak half track finally goes down. Didn't smoke out of that one. Ooh, Flak Panzer gets the kill. Let retreat there. Oh, Flak Panzer getting some good hits here too. The infantry blob trying to take care of the anti-tank gun, but unsuccessful. Here comes the Sherman, forcing them back a little bit. Sherman pushing in here. Hacker's back there. And here comes the Raketten around the corner. Should be able to get away alive though. Got a Brumby on the far side from MakeLoveNotWar. Now pushing all the way forwards. There's Indicator. Shame not to see the Allies try and contest this almost at all. You know, he's such a good window there. That T-34 could have cleared everything out over there, opened up the capture. But now that's not going to happen. The Allies are slowly draining down here. 150 VPs behind. Largely because they've almost, it's never contested that Forest VP. Katyusha now for Schwitzerkommando. A moment of silence at the moment, not too much action across the map. The old blob of conscripts pushing forwards now, but rifle grenade coming through. Partial dodge, but that's enough. Still has plenty of health on that blob. T-70 kiting nicely here, but still going to take a kitten shot or two. And here we go, Katyusha firing its first barrage. No, cancelled it. He wants to get this blob here. Here comes a Panther. Shooting on HE as well. Good Katyusha barrage though, retreating back into it. 5 kills, pretty good start. Nearly get one after the first barrage. WT guns for MakeLoveNotWar now going in to the Panzerwerfer. Should be pretty effective against this like big cluster of units around here for the Allies. Oh, big shot from Bombier. And just try to soft retreat back to the ambulance, I guess, to heal up. A few Axis mines on this far side as well. Looks like conscript's finally making a break for the VP again, but it's pretty well covered by... Oh, he actually hasn't upgraded this bunker yet. Here come 2 tanks to repel him anyway. Though they both could be beaten by the T-34-76. Just currently attack grounding nothing. Just worth a barrage there. 4 kills, decent start. Flak Panzer command tank. Oh. Track finally goes down to the Sherman. Sherman very low after that though. Ooh, gets the decrew of that pack Howie. And then big. Ooh. Shock troops getting a shot in return and going down to the Panzer Grenadiers with a bit of follow up. Coming forwards again. A bit scary with all the anti-tank guns running around, but he's confident. There, that one connecting. Panther and command tank pushing forwards over here. Be careful, Katyusha out the side. Not getting too many kills, up to 6 now. 7. Decent, but not incredible. Panther pulls back. Recon plane up for MakeLoveNotWar now. And Axis with the triple cap here. Guys need to sort themselves out. Quite far behind in VPs now. Got a Jackson coming out for Captain SoldOut.
Under fire.
Switching some decrypt weapons there, okay. Okay, Allies pushing into the center here. Also on the far side with the rifle grenade launcher. And putting up some sandbags overlooking the VP as well. Firing off again. We're going after this mortar team. Targeting a bit deeper and not hitting too much. Sounds like there's a howitzer up as well. I guess that's from DoWpro, no? Shrimp. 0 kills so far. Oh, there we go, gets one just as I say that. TC me up to vet 3 now, which is really nice. Really helpful to put it on recon mode through the center. Close range Katyusha could be nasty. Well, the rocket scatter's no good. No dodge from DoWpro though.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Soft retreats out of there. Lucky the scatter wasn't too good. And now going for a howitzer himself. Looks like the Axis liking these howitzers today. I suppose... oh, Jackson diving in after the Werfer, but does not get it. Wouldn't be in some trouble. Takes engine damage. Jackson and the Sherman bouncing though. Sherman almost goes down to the Panther. Panther chasing in for the white. Oh, and he connects. Man, that bomber getting lucky bouncing. Oh my god. 2 shots. Taking some trouble though, taking some fire from Button. Man, Allies a bit unlucky with their shots so far, but there we go, goes down to the PTRSs anyway. Contact going down there. Flak Pens are still just locking down that far side. Schwitzerkommando just about there for the bombing run. Still going to need to scout out the location of those howitzers though. Might have to be Captain SoldOut with a major recon pass. Werfer coming through. Finds the forward retreat point and does some big damage. T7 in some trouble here. Usually the other way. The Allies once again struggling with the VP control. Oh, sounds like the Howie's starting to get some hits now. 6 kills on Shrimps. Also got the Sector Assault dropped in deep. Allies on the run. Can the Jackson make it away to safety here? Right on the edge. Kind of lucky. The plane's targeting the T-70 instead, so the Jackson getting out of there. Or may still get caught by Faust. His own howitzer hitting him there, I think. Alright, looks like that's his teammate's howitzer. Close range Katyusha, but doesn't yield any results.
Only 200 points remain. Double your efforts.
And here we go, Panther diving in deep, gonna find the Jackson. One shot from death, there it goes. Looks like a Calliope at the battlefield. Maybe hasn't fired yet though. But yeah, losing that is really bad news. That Jackson is a bit understaffed when it comes to anti-tank now. Oh. On the far side, Shrek's chasing him away. The howitzers keeping the pressure on their allies as they get forced back here. And a 167 VPs under the triple cap. They're in some big trouble. Decent, but not incredible. Last second dodge on the grenade, but it's good enough. Keeps the squad alive. Guys really need to find this double pack position with their Katyushas to try and turn things around here. They do need a SU-85 as well to help against these Panthers. It looks like they're going to go with the ISU-152, or at least Schwitzerkommando is. PMC looks like he's saving for the KV-2, which is a decent option, but still vulnerable to the anti-tank guns. TCV in some trouble. Close range Calliope does find the packs. It's a decro on one. We've got a stupid dive bomb coming down somewhere around here though. Oh my god! Devastation. AT gun and Calliope go down to it. Right as they annihilated all of those anti-tank guns though. Here comes the 152 though. Could be trouble. For the Axis. MakeLoveNotWar haven't gone for the Panther instead of the Elephant, so doesn't have the big boy ready to go to counter it, but here comes a King Tiger for Shrimp. The connection on the Pyos there from the 152. Panther wants to maybe chase in here, but a little bit risky. AT gun and conscript right there doesn't throw off the snare though. We've got another sector assault coming through. I think it was a half-track bolt though. I'm ready for this. There we go, one of them shot down. Almost takes down the Zis though. Panther continuing to push, might get the T-34. Nope, the pack's gonna finish the job on it. Howitzers coming down in here as well. And the Panther gonna get out of there alive. King Tiger in the center. Guys continuing to struggle, about to tick under 100. But here comes the KV-2 as well. Can that turn things around? The Howitzers just pummeling the Allies. They got the munitions for the bombing strike. They could have done the recon run from the Major and the bombing run. And they are an enraged team that should be possible for them to coordinate. In motion at the moment. Okay, we've got the Stuka dive bomb coming down. Another AT gun over here. Dodges it though. Howitzer fire coming down. Ooh, nearly takes down the T-70 with a howitzer. And triple cap running again against the Allies. The KV pushing in. Landing short there. I think he's targeting the Peagrins instead of the Panther. And generally I do think the KV-2 matched up pretty well against the Panther, especially once it gets the VET-2 range bonus. In this particular instance, double AT guns right in front of the Flak Panzer. Smoke coming down for the Axis, trying to go for the capture behind that. And the Allies already down to under 80 VPs. Oh, the Howley coming down. Usually the other way. The Allies pushing into the center. KV-2 working nicely here. So quite a slow rate of fire. Worth rocket artillery just going every which direction. Jackson pushing forwards. AT gun quite far forwards, very low in health, could go down. ISU very low, however. Can't really stay to support the Jackson. Whiff coming down on the AT guns. Howitzer almost takes down the 152. And the Allies having to pull back again. But they are capping on the far VP. Desperately needed. Close to 50 now. And a lot of repairs, a lot of reinforcement needs doing. The Allies could be in trouble here. Sending the Major very far forwards. Curious. Could lose it here. We haven't seen any marked vehicle, I think, so far. Maybe a missed opportunity. A lot of the Allies is flowing a huge amount of munitions here. I haven't seen any cover to cover either. Allies really need to use their commander abilities. T-guns opening up on the Panther. The Flak Panzer coming into range. Could peel off one of these conscripts to merge in, so he doesn't have to pull back to base to reinforce. Doesn't do that. Two conscripts just capping in the middle, but here comes the King Tiger, and we've got some howitzer fire coming down here as well. Could take a lot of casualties, but they really need the capture. So more VBs. Oh man. Couldn't get the cap off. They're taking too much damage. Is that 3 howitzers total now? We also have the Elephant in the mix. We'll make Love Not War now. The 2 howitzers. Shrimp's picked up a second one. And the Elephant zoning out the SU-85 as soon as it arrives. The T-gun though putting pressure on the Elephant. SU-85 staying in here. I'm not sure about that. Probably going to go down to the Elephant now. Just suiciding the SU-85 here. That's a really bad play. PMC. Oh, Panther takes a main gun crit with the sector assault coming through. Jackson not chasing in after the one shot from Death Panther though, pulling back instead. Missed opportunity. And another Panther escaping on one shot over here. Oh, he's just unable to seal the deal a few times. It's costing them dearly. Army sizes, we've got 80, 95, 95 versus 62, 70, 48. You can see the difference. Took down one of the far VP. Wow, did you see that? It landed. They captured the sector and then it went neutral afterwards. Interesting. I know that it does neutralize the sectors, but I don't know that's how it worked when they were partially captured. Oh man, nearly lost his rifles there. And now the Bumbi in some trouble. Now this is a shot. Jackson gets the killing blow, however. Got to get out of there for the Elephant. Elephant loses sight. Jackson's going to be safe. Much needed kill, but the Allies still draining out here, down to 37 now. 152 in the middle. Elephant turns around. 152 low now. Needs to get out of there. Double AT guns and camo. Spring the ambush. Go into the center. Conscripts have to leave the capture zone, and they don't quite get the kill on the Flak Panzer. So far the AT guns are zoning the Elephant decently well. This one's super, super low. The house is just pummeling the Allies. They've got the tool, well they had the tools to deal with them, but they just haven't been using them. Forgetting about the major recon pass. Good usage of the Calliope there. Capture circle for the moment, and this is an interesting idea. Captain SoldOut going for triple bazookas should be pretty effective against the Elephant, especially now the Bumbi is not around anymore. Straight away has to retreat though in the face of the KT Elephant combo with the Jackson. Jackson could go down here. Staying within sight. Not coming in with the ram. No engine damage. But he's dropping the bombing run. And the stun might be long enough. Oh, Elephant's getting stuck on the building. Actually, he's going to try to drive forwards to dodge it now. And he does so. Very nicely done there by MakeLoveNotWar. Adapting to the blocking, but it's not enough. Bazookas take care of it. Jackson does go down, but so does the Panther. These triple Zook Rangers making an impact here. He's really near the capture, but unable to get at the Werfer, locking them out again. The triple Zook Rangers having a really good impact up to Vet 2 already. Really helping against those Axis Heavies. Panther coming around the corner here. Maybe going Katyusha hunting. Looks like the Katyusha maybe went down. Pretty sure Schwitzerkommando had one, right? Smoking out the AT guns, the howitzers still pounding away. 152 pushing forwards very, very low. Maybe within one shot of death from the King Tiger. Risky. Now I've got a third howitzer for DoWpro. And at the moment, there's just nothing to stop them. Got plenty of munitions. Would have to rebuild the major to achieve it though. But they are still alive. 12 VPs remaining. Katyusha coming down hard. And Allies capping, but they're already so low on VPs to this stage, even though it feels like they've fought back nicely here. Just one small mistake and they've lost the game. They're chasing enough for the T-70. KV2 coming over to assist with the AT gun. But they're continuing the chase. Impounded on the rear by the King Tiger though. They continue to chase him, finds the Calliope. T-70 goes down but abandoned. KV2 connects with the rear of the Panther, and the triple Zooks take him down that dive. Not amounting to much. Panther chasing in after the ISU now. ISU in some trouble. Triple Zooks hidden in that direction, but the Allies just don't have enough to defend. The AT gun's getting circled, getting taken down by the Flak Panzer. And the 152 finally goes down. And the lack of repairs on that finally catching up with them. Just so many AT guns lying around the battlefield for the Allies, which is why they're so unable to deal with this Panther push. Finally caught up with them, all that howitzer fire. The Allies suffered greatly from that Panther push. Still trying to use the KV2, needs to. 12 VPs left. The Allies have to hold on to the center, otherwise they could lose. Throwing grenades, trying to hang on here, sending the quad forwards even to try and assist. Dropping the cover to cover smoke now, but quad goes down to the King Tiger. KV2 pushing in now, he's got the range bonus on that. Allies capping. They get stalled out by the Axis now. Oh man. Kills each way. T-34 coming in for a bit of crash action, but doesn't really work out too well. And the Axis trying to get the cap on. 12 VPs remaining. Dropping another sector assault. We saw the quad go down earlier, so the Allies not prepared to defend against this. About to lose the Su-85. AT gun over here pushing forwards recklessly. Right in front of the King Tiger, going to go down. And the Axis even sneaking their way onto the far VP now. we go. SU-85 goes down to the plains. Allies in tatters. All the players under 50 pop. And they quickly drain out. Well, it was a decent game. Axis did a pretty good job with their Flamer half-tracks, caused the Allies a lot of strife. But man, that was such a big blunder. That T-34 on the far flank, it could have done so much work over here. Open up the capture on this VP. And really like bought the Allies maybe like 200 points or so more of time. But yeah, just we never saw Schwitzerkommando really contest this after that very meager attempt super early on. And that just meant that they were constantly on the drain. Also, a real shame not to see them make use of the major recon pass combining with the R2 bombing run to take care of these howitzers. These howitzers just pummeling them the whole game. They have the tools, but they did not take advantage of them. They could also maybe have tried to sneak a squad forwards. I think we saw the major doing something like that, but maybe like a full-on sneak mission around here. Tried to get sight of them that way. So once again, the bombing run could take them out. But yeah, didn't work out that way, and the howitzers just ruled the game. Ended up with 5 howitzers in total for the Axis. We did see the forward HQ early on from the Allies, which did give them really good control, but the Axis kind of just disengaged from that particular region and then came in later on with the Flamer half-track and torched it. The Allies got almost no value out of that forward HQ. Didn't see him deploy the M42s either to try and defend it against the Flamer half-track. Kind of just threw it away, and as a result, kind of just threw away his commander selection a little bit. Did see him make use of the KV2, which was pretty good, but not too much else. Anyway, GG. It seemed like the Axis just had a skill advantage in this game. Anyway, guys, a wrap on that. If you like your gameplay cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Until then, goodbye and good luck.